folks, we've been away, but we are back again with another catch-up. We're going to be talking about Superman and the Baddie. We're going to be talking about all the films coming out between now and the end of the year. And we're going to be talking about Frederick Frankenstein. Yes, that and more on this week's catch-up. What's happening, trips, and welcome back to the With Mates podcast, and welcome back to the long-awaited episode of the catch-up. Yes, catch-up's been on hiatus just because of time and schedules and reviews. We've been very, very busy, but we thought we're not reviewing anything at the minute.
No.
I've hardly spoke to these two gents in a wee while, so it would be quite nice to get to chat to one another. And the two gents I am talking about is the Iceman Baby Boone, Joseph Boone.
Oh, right, Andrew, I've returned from thawed from the ice straight to your screens.
Sure. He will smack your bitch up. He is the smackiest of smacks. He is Polly Smack. Paul, said it.
I rise. I am back to smack, and I brought lots of crack? I don't know.
Nice.
Rhyming's hard.
Is that bums or Class A drugs?
Leaving it up to interpretation.
I thought it was like Scottish pavements.
Ah,
Those
well,
things
yeah.
are
Or
under-maintained.
banter. Crack. It's like an Irish word for banter, right? What's the crack? See.
I just watched all of
catch-up's been a
Andrew's
while.
enthusiasm just like drain out of him there. It's just like, oh, for fuck's sake.
I have brought
It's-
the
I'm sorry, I
banter
didn't.
called crack. You know, that's
Banter.
yeah.
How have we been, lads?
Mate, it has been busy fucking central.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like fleeing about everywhere, being overseas doing
Nice.
theatre, being like doing like immersive stuff, doing a lot of voiceover, hence why I'm in my little cupboard right now. But yeah, it's been very busy. But not too busy to see films, know what I'm saying?
What's that like? I've seen I'm raging. I didn't go to the cinema the entirety of October, and I don't know if I'm going to get to the cinema this week or this month. Sorry, but I want to. But in fact, let's just use that as a kick-off platform, right? We've been very, very busy. Joseph's doing stuff, I'm doing stuff, Paul's doing stuff. But let's talk about the rest of the year. Let's start with the movies that are coming for the rest of the year. So we're going to talk about Frankenstein a wee bit later that Joseph has already seen. But right now, we're going to talk about the last remaining movies because not only are they fun to see, our fantasy movie draft is coming to an end. And it's close.
Very, very close.
Craig has already conceded. Joseph, you have an outside chance of finishing above Craig. So Craig could finish last, which would fill me with the utmost joy.
Joseph coming out from the depths to...
I mean, last is how I've been both previous times.
Yeah.
I would like to do better than that.
I think you will. Currently, Monsieur Smack is last. But he still has...
Is he?
Yeah, but he still has 4 more movies to come out. So he has... So in fact, we'll do this properly. We'll go through all the remaining movies that have to come out by the end of the year, and any of the ones that are specific to the fantasy movie draft, we can kind of talk about them as we go through them. Have you got any movies left, Joseph?
I can't remember what I picked.
I think you've got that. What is that? Emma Mackay one?
Was that me?
Yeah, you picked that one. So
Did I?
yeah, you did. So today is a very, very
we tried
busy
to
day.
warn you, but
No.
I can't remember. All I remember is like picking Nuremberg.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's done well.
So it's not. Today we are recording this on the 14th, which is a Friday the 14th. Nuremberg comes out. In Your Dreams comes out on Netflix, and The Running Man comes out in theatres. Paul is waiting on The Running Man. It is currently sitting at about 65% on Rotten Tomatoes, but he has the audience score for that. I am desperate to get to the cinema to see this. I think it's Edgar Wright. I'm a big fan of that. Of him as a director, and yeah, I'm going to try and see that at some point. I think I've got a day off next week. I'll probably try and go see it that day. Nuremberg. Sorry, Paul.
I was just going to say, it's going to be proper mint-like. It's going to be proper mint-like.
I don't think they say mint.
They say mint all the time, man.
Nah, that's fucking Manchester.
No, they say mint. Trust me, I got Newcastle family, man. They say mint all the time.
All the time, man. They say mint all the time. It's the most Jamaican fucking accent I've ever heard.
I will get a handle of this. I will. In real time, you will see the Geordie come out in me.
Nuremberg is out. I think that's a Sky movie here in the UK. Now You See Me, Now You Don't is also out. Not really heard great things about that either. But yeah, for me, I really want to see, and I'm going to watch In Your Dreams as well on Netflix. It's getting quite good reviews. There's also, I don't know if you've seen, there's like a Christmas movie that my girlfriend really wants to see. It's called Christmas Karma. It's another kind of retelling of the whole.
Oh, I saw that poster on the side of a bus.
Yeah,
yesterday.
It's the guy it's the team that did Bend It Like Beckham. So it's like the whole Scrooge tale, but it's like a kind of like Bollywood kind of cast and stuff. It actually looks quite good, to be honest.
I mean, have you seen the cast?
Yeah, Danny Dyer.
Boy George as the ghost of
Give us your best
Christmas.
Paul, give us your best Danny Dyer.
Listen here. Go see. Oh, that's Michael Caine.
Listen here. Go see. Just call somebody a slag.
You slag.
That's Pat Slater from EastEnders.
You slag.
Right.
Wrong
Moving
slag.
on. We'll move on from that. Paul, that's another one to add to your repertoire. Get Danny Dyer in there. We've of course
Go
got
see
Wicked.
Marching Powder. It was a great cinematic
It's still Michael Caine.
masterpiece.
It's still Michael Caine.
So we've got Wicked for Good coming out. The second part of the Wicked musical. It seems to be getting a lot of really big buzz. I'm looking forward to that. Sisu, none of us picked this, but it's like seems to be one of the biggest action movies coming out this year. Sisu Road to Revenge. It's a sequel to the original Sisu, obviously. But yeah, it's getting great. Fucking.
What's a Sisu?
Sorry.
What's a Sisu?
Nothing. What's a Sisu with you? Thanks. We've got the Sydney Sweeney boxing movie coming out. Christie again. It's kind of mixed reviews. Zootropolis 2 comes out 28th end of November.
Oh yeah.
And then the biggie, the one that is going to seal Craig Andrew Mooney's fate at the bottom of the fantasy movie draft list, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 comes out December 5th. There's also Magazine Dreams, which is a Jonathan Majors movie, boxing movie I think it is. Eternity, this one looks quite interesting to me. It's like a dramedy fantasy movie. Miles Teller, Elizabeth Olsen and Callum Turner. It's like it takes place in the afterlife, and her husband dies at war and she gets remarried, and then they all meet up in heaven. It actually looks fucking. It's quite a funny concept.
Yeah, I'm
kind of interested in that. Ella McKay comes out 12th of December as well. Paul's other movie, Avatar: Fire and Ash, comes out 19th of December. So there's a lot riding on that one. But yeah, out of all those movies, what are the top ones that you guys are wanting to kind of see if you get the chance?
Naturally, all of my movie draft movies.
Well, yeah,
all of them.
All of them.
All of them.
I'm really excited to see Craig Andrew Mooney watch Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Are you just going to go to the cinema with him and sit like that as he watches it?
Yes, yeah, like that, just right next to him. Or I'm going to get like a fold-out chair with a pair of binoculars and sit in front of the screen and just like watch him from like a low perspective, and as his hopes and dreams for movie draft fame die. That's where I want to be on December 5th. December 5th. Yeah, so we'll post where we're going to be seeing it, and you two can join me and watch Craig Andrew Mooney's hopes and dreams die.
Now, do you think it's the kind of film that you must go see Five Nights at Freddy's 1 first, or is this...
No,
don't do that to yourself.
No, they will recap it. I trust that they will recap it.
I'm literally going to open with a last time on.
It'll be like, previously on Five Nights at Freddy's.
So what I'll say, Joseph, I think there's roughly like a 60-point gap between you and Mooney. If Ella McKay hits and Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is like as bad as we predicted it's going to be, if Mooney finishes last, I will piss my fucking pants. Like, obviously, I want to win.
Live on air.
Live on the podcast.
Live on the
on
podcast.
air. Live on air.
I will fucking piss myself off because he was so confident. Like, he was so smug when we recorded part 2. We'll obviously be recording part 1 for the 2026 at the start of January and stuff like that.
You know when you hear the phrase "never put all your eggs in one basket," it's amazing to see someone have that exact opposite tactic.
Do you know what he did though?
In the movie draft.
The whole time, right? I'm not joking. Like, see if you go back and watch it, and listeners, I'd really encourage you to go and
Please
see
do.
these predictions for the thing. Every movie he picked, he's like, just needs to be okay. I just need it to be. It doesn't even need to be good. It just needs to be okay. And none of his movies were okay. None of them were okay.
I mean, he bet big
what's
on
our-
Smurfs, you know, so that
did.
was a bold strategy.
We had a visceral reaction to that when he picked it as well.
Yeah, that was fucking wild.
Yeah.
Andrew, what are our scores currently sitting at right now, as of the 14th of November?
As of the 14th of November.
Because
The
you've got that
current
lovely
scores.
spreadsheet somewhere, don't we?
Say again?
Do we have that lovely spreadsheet somewhere?
We do. I'm getting it up just now. I have been kind of making sure, and I don't trust technology, so I have kind of added up them as well. So currently, in last place is Paul with minus 19, but he still has four movies to come. In third
galore.
place is Joseph with 5 points.
I'm in the positive.
Yeah,
Yes!
mate, you've had a really good second round. And second
What
place
does it say
is
that a really good second round means he's in the positive? Right?
oh, because he had
my
a very
first round
bad
was
first
dog
round.
shit.
He had a very bad first round. Second place is Craig with 67 points, and first place is myself with 137 points. One thing I will say as well, Joseph, is Mooney is on for the worst round. So you got minus 43 in the first round. He got minus 44 in the second round. So he's actually on for the worst round of the entire thing. So yeah.
See, I'm perfectly average. I'm not the shittest. I'm not the best. Still solidifying myself as Joseph Boone. He's okay.
So Paul is currently 150 points off, roughly 148, I think it is. He's 150 points off. So everything I said to Paul last night, I was like, you need to kind of get like 30 points every movie, which is like a 95 on each film. Paul, you need a couple of films to get
400s.
Say, they're not getting 400s. There's not a
But
chance.
imagine if he did.
Oh, if he
that
did,
would be the greatest underdog story ever. And if that happens, we just have to stop the movie draft there.
He still thinks he's going to win.
I'm not worried in the slightest. I'm gonna wipe the floor with you. I'm literally going to wipe the floor with you both. I'm just going to make my way past you into my rightful place in first place. That's what is going to happen right now.
Delusional.
The other thing as well is we've
He's
got bonus
delusional.
points that need to be added to this. I don't think the bonus points are added to this. I could be wrong, but we've still got like the best rated film overall, highest box office, predictions, all that kind of stuff. So that's the standings at the minute. There's lots of movies that are going to come out this year. Hopefully we get the chance to kind of see as many as possible. I don't know when I'm going to find the time, but I will try my best. What was I going to say? Right, let's move on. There is a big movie that came out. I picked it for the fantasy movie draft. It is the Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein movie. It's on Netflix just now. I've not had the chance to see it. Paul's not had the chance to see it. Joseph has. Joseph, we're going to use this next little bit of time for you to pitch us on Frankenstein. Why should we and why should the people that are watching...
We go live to Joseph Boone with the Frankenstein pitch.
Thank you so much for joining me today on this Frankenstein pitch. Now, as you all know, our lovely host our lovely host Andrew Grayson has picked Frankenstein for the movie draft. I was thinking movie draft, he hosts that, you host this. I don't know where I am at the moment. So anyway, Frankenstein. We know the tale, you know, it's Frankenstein, or the modern day Prometheus, as it is also called in its alternative title, about where a man has enough hubris to think he can play God and reaps the consequences. Now, it's a great book, great stage play if you're looking at Benadryl Cabbage Patch and the guy from Train Spotting. They do a really good stage play of it. I can't remember his name. This film takes everything you love about Guillermo del Toro's style of making a film and just zhuzhes up the story of Frankenstein in a way where you're going, oh god damn, this is great. It never does anything like new with the story, but they don't need it to.
Okay.
Because the story serves itself. The cast is fantastic. You've got Oscar Isaacs as Victor Frankenstein. Jacob Elordi is the creature. You have got Mia Goth twice in it, both as his ma and as his sister-in-law. And they thought,
wait a minute, that's two different people, not like a Jeremy Kyle situation?
Two different people, not a Jeremy Kyle situation. Yeah. Cool.
Jeremy Kyle, for US listeners, is the equivalent of Jerry Springer, what Jerry Springer was in the US.
Then you've got fantastic sort of like supporting cast from David Bradley. You've got Lars Mikkelsen, because if you can't get Mads, get Lars. It's genuinely, it's a star-studded cast, and it's performed incredibly well. If you didn't enjoy Oscar Isaac's Moon Knight accent, you won't like
which one?
Frankenstein. the English one. You won't enjoy it.
Another one to add to my repertoire.
I think you'll be closer to that one if you try and do Danny Dyer.
But bar that, it doesn't detract from the film at all. Once you get used to it, you go, okay, fuck it, here we go, we're balling. Jacob Elordi is such a standout role in this film, with everything he's doing vocally, physically, which is through his performance as the creature. It is heartbreakingly beautiful. And then there's like, everything is pretty much practical effects because it's Guillermo del Toro. The blood is real. Well, it's not real blood, but it's all blood packs and stuff, and it's not CG'd. And it's just,
we shipped it in.
We brought it in. The music is gorgeous in it. The color grading is beautiful. The sort of composition of each shot, lovely. I will say, as a lower point for me personally, I did kind of think Christoph Waltz was just being Christoph Waltz in this,
right? Okay,
and not doing the same sort of level of stuff he's done in the films that we love him for. But you know, everyone's got to have ups and downs. You can't always hit. It's a must-see.
So I have a question for you. So you said it's a must-see, right? So I remember picking this because I remember how high you were on Nosferatu coming out the year previous.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to steal this from Boone. Did you like Nosferatu?
I was actually going to ask the same thing.
Yeah, so my question then would be, like, how does it compare in terms of, obviously, Nosferatu, very similar. It's like this monster story. It's a story that we've seen so many times over and over again, and it was really well received. How did it compare in terms of your enjoyment of the films?
So, I think I enjoyed them both at like an equal amount, but for different reasons.
Okay.
No, actually, I enjoyed them relatively similar. I think for me, Nosferatu's the better film, like, overall. But it feels like there's much more love put into Frankenstein than there was. Like, if that makes sense. It's difficult for me to articulate what I'm trying to say. Like, Nosferatu was really... It was like, let's take the entire vampire Nosferatu story and just like turn it up to the nth degree. And then Guillermo del Toro was like, what if we had fun with Frankenstein? And it showed. It's like, what if we like genuinely care about what we're doing? Not to say that they didn't care making Nosferatu. It's just both two very different ways of making a film and two very different ways of portraying. Well, I mean, if you're really going to look into it, Andrew, it's not really a monster film, is it? Frankenstein's not a monster film. It is, but it's not.
We're the monster. We're the monster.
We're the monster. Yeah.
Frankenstein's a monster movie. Let's not.
Frankenstein is a monster.
I have some interesting movie history trivia about Frankenstein.
Ooh.
So, you know Frankenstein's famous walk, which I assume he probably doesn't do in this film, but...
and what's his famous walk, Paul?
You know, the arms out,
So Paul, Frankenstein never does that walk.
Right, well, he's kind of famous for it. Right?
No, Frankenstein's not famous for doing the walk.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yeah, yes, he is. That's when you say...
Frankenstein's creature is famous.
Frankenstein, oh, for goodness sake. Yes, you know what I'm saying. I can't believe
No, I'm not, because when you say Frankenstein, that you mean the man, right?
I think you'll find.
I think you'll find. Anyway, Frankenstein's famous walk comes from... Because if you watch, actually, the very first Frankenstein movie, way back when, he actually is walking about fairly normally and is talking fairly cohesively. But by the time they get to the fourth movie, Frankenstein versus the werewolf, I think it is, or the Wolfman, you've kind of gone down a bit in quality, and the mask they had put on the actor playing, I think, was it still Bela Lugosi, or was it, I can't remember exactly who, but basically he goes in, he can barely see, it's like a really dark set, so he's literally walking around going like this, and then I don't think they wanted him to speak, so he's like going, and he can't see a thing he's doing, so he's like walking around so he doesn't really trip over, and then that kind of just became known as the way Frankenstein moves. It's a funny...
My best knowledge of Frankenstein actually comes from the Mel Brooks movie Young Frankenstein. I fucking loved that. Watching that when I was growing up and stuff like that. It's a fucking great movie. Genuinely had me in tears the first time I seen him.
I will say there's a little bit of there's a lot of humour in this Frankenstein.
Oh, good. I like that.
It's funny in like a very macabre sort of way.
Nice. I like that.
And it's very... You've kind of got a little bit of like Sam Raimi kind of gore in it.
Oh, wow.
To
okay.
The point where like there was a few people in the cinema I could see like turning away because of like certain points in it. I won't spoil what it was, but it's during the assemblage of the creature.
Would you like to play?
Also, a lot of it was filmed in Scotland.
Yes. Cineworld, I would just like to say I love Cineworld. I'm a big fucking fan of the unlimited service, but the fact that you didn't have this on, I was furious. Like, I wanted to see this in the cinema.
Cineworld not got it on?
No.
It was like the
we saw it at a local
showcase.
theatre. But my pal had a really good observation. He was like, crowded streets, loud English accents, perfect depiction of Edinburgh.
Yeah.
That was his sort of was his review of.
So I highly recommend then, Boone, people should go to Netflix and watch this.
Highly recommend. If you enjoy old classic monster flicks, if you enjoy Guillermo del Toro, if you enjoy harsh critique on the fact that men are monsters, please go watch Frankenstein. You will not regret it.
Well, would you like to play a Frankenstein game?
What the fuck is this reference? It's the most bizarre thing, honest to God. I'm currently moving house. The plan is once I get settled in my new gaff, me and the missus are going to watch this. I'm going to get a big telly and we'll just watch on the big telly. Right, so here's where we're at. We can't do a catch up without talking superheroes, okay? There is going to be, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this, right? Because we've been doing a lot of reaction trailers, or reactions to trailers for the channel. I obviously want to react to Doomsday and Spider-Man trailers for the channel. But there's now, one's rumoured and one is now confirmed. Doomsday is going to be in front of Avatar. So I'm going to speak to the people at the cinema and be like, look, I do a YouTube channel. I've not seen the trailer yet. Can I just film myself? I won't film what's on. It's just to get my reactions. I won't use the sound. I'll use something else. If not, or if it comes out before I go see Fire and Ash, I will be doing a reaction to this. But we've got the Doomsday trailer coming out in the next couple of weeks. We've got the Spider-Man trailer apparently coming out in the next couple of weeks. We've got an Odyssey trailer that's coming out in the next couple of weeks. But the biggest piece of superhero news broke yesterday. The Wrap broke it. I think it was the Wrap. The villain for the new Superman movie, which is coming out in 2027, if I'm not mistaken, has now been confirmed as Brainiac. We kind of surmised that, we kind of guessed that, but it has now been confirmed. So, lads, what are your thoughts in terms of... Ben, I can't remember your thoughts on Superman, if you liked it or not. I think you didn't like it.
I
and then
loved it.
you did end up liking it more.
I didn't think we needed it, but then... just because of my feelings on superhero films, but I think it was the best superhero film that I've seen in recent years.
So, what are your thoughts then, the Perrys, on Brainiac being the villain for the second Superman film?
Good villain, bad name.
Do we know if it's going to be John Tickle or Richard Hammond playing him? Is it going to be John Tickle or Richard Hammond playing Brainiac?
Why Richard Hammond?
Well, because they were both Brainiac at some point. So are they bringing them back? Or
am I thinking of the wrong person?
No,
Richard Hammond.
There was a TV show.
There was a TV show called Brainiac, the science one, and it was hosted by John Tickle and Richard Hammond.
Yeah, I loved that show. I was absolutely over my head there. Yep. 100%.
Could you imagine if it was Richard Hammond? Right, okay, so Superman.
It just turns up in a car, driven by the Stig.
I might have another. I'm double checking the source here, but I might have who they actually are casting.
Do you think it could be the Stig?
No, it's not the Stig.
It's the Stig. He's just got all the wires and stuff coming out the helmet.
So I've just seen a rumour. I don't know if it's a rumour because it says it's confirmed. Man of Tomorrow. Lex Luthor. No. So the rumour is that it's going to be Vin Diesel. It's going to play Brainiac.
Yes, of all the people I would have chosen, that is exactly who I would have said.
It's not. It's false. It's false. It's not.
Could you imagine his first line? I am Brainiac.
and you are my new family.
We are
family.
So yeah, tell me more about Brainiac. I don't really know much about the character. Do you guys know more about him?
Well, he's pretty smart, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's kind of with that name. He's kind of smart, and he likes to invade places and make people like give them his smarts, don't they?
So here's another question then, right? Does this seem too quick to have such a powerful villain in essentially the second movie? So will it be the third, I think? Because we've had Superman. Well, we're going to have Supergirl next year, and then it's Man of Tomorrow the following year. So does that not seem like quite a big villain to use this quickly?
DCU are in a rough spot because, like Justice League, went straight. Well, they went for Steppenwolf, and then they went straight to Darkseid with the Snyder one. Mm-hmm. But and that's pretty much as big as it gets, I understand, in DC. But they're in a bit of a bad spot because, like, they have to get people to come and see the film, which probably does mean some of the bigger villains, and you can't really do Darkseid again. Yeah. And you need it to probably fit the whole new vibe of DC. And you probably need to do it sooner rather than later because there's probably a very real thing of this whole thing falling apart unless they keep the momentum going. kind of thing.
Well, what I would say to come in on that as well, because obviously like Paul's biased because he fucking hates comic book movies, and he thinks actually, Joseph, we're going to put a poll out on YouTube, and I'm going to ask you as well. What do you think is going to be bigger and more successful in the cinemas in the next 10 years? Video game movies or comic book movies?
I think it's going to be video game
You're both
movies.
Good man. Good man.
So
Joseph,
I'm
you've
saying,
seen the
I'm saying
vision.
this from...
You have seen
No,
the vision.
I think there is a fatigue right now in cinema for superhero stuff, and it's going to become more widespread. I think I do think that superhero films are going to go the way of like pirates,
the Western
and westerns and things like that. Like at some point,
the exact same thing.
Yeah, because I've said this before. I can't remember if I said it on the pod or not. Maybe not in the next 10 years, but I think there's going to be a point where people are going to go like, oh, okay, fuck off.
Do you know what? Do you know what I think it could genuinely be? Like, because we've seen that little teaser trailer. It was basically just chairs with names, right? There's a lot of hype around Doomsday. But see if Doomsday doesn't deliver. Like, see if Doomsday isn't everything it's been brought up to be. See if casting Downey Jr. again as Doom actually kind of falls flat. I think that could be the death knell, personally.
Now, I would like to level the playing field here, or clear the waters here. Paul wants superhero films to die a death.
Yep.
What?
I am. It's so clear. I'm not vitriolic in my approach to this. I'm just merely going, I think this could happen. I don't wish ill will on cinema.
I don't wish ill will on cinema either. I just think, there's a changing of the guard. That's all.
Here's, and I'm going to try and back it up with evidence. Here's my...
Look at him trying to keep his composure. Oh.
Because it's to me it's just silly, right? I get what you're saying in terms of all like pirates and westerns. There's never been a pirate movie or a western movie that's been as successful as
Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean.
It's not as successful. It wasn't.
What
did it make?
Like millions and millions and millions at the box office.
There's never been a pirates movie that's been as successful as what superhero movies have been. So you've got Infinity War, you've got Endgame that are $1 billion, Spider-Man movies was $1 billion, Black Panther was billions of dollars. The thing for me that goes against not only, so this, I'm going to twofold. First of all, superheroes aren't going to be. Second of all, there's no evidence that gaming movies are going to be the pinnacle, because we've not had enough evidence to show that they're going to be of any kind of quality. Like, most of them have come out and haven't really been critically done very well. They haven't really made much money other than animated ones, like a Mario movie, which is kids and parents taking their kids and stuff like that. But again, I'm not knocking that. But again, it was critically panned.
Oh,
however,
are you meaning like live action video game films?
Anything.
Okay.
Because this is the other. This was the other point I was going to bring up. So Paul's talking about if Doomsday doesn't land. Doomsday doesn't. Well, it does need to land, but it's not going to kill everything off, because we've got Spider-Man first. And I think the new Spider-Man movie is going to do amazing. Then the following year, we've got the animated Beyond the Spider-Verse movie that everybody is so highly anticipated. That's the one I'm worried about not landing, because we've waited so long for this kind of final chapter, and there's been so much kind of stuff happening behind the scenes. DC, like, Superman made huge amounts of money at the box office. Fantastic Four made huge amounts of money at the box office. The thing that's going to... It's not even killing superhero movies, it's the thing that's killing cinema. People aren't going to the cinema. That's the issue. If you look at Thunderbolts, when it came to Disney Plus, everybody went, yeah, fuck, that's a really good film. Nobody went to see it. Nobody went to the cinema. And it's the same with a lot of... The big thing I think that Paul's got, that a lot of people have got with superhero movies especially, is everything's a sequel, everything's a remake, everything's a prequel. There's no original IP. However, some of the best movies this year have been original IP, and nobody's went to see them. The amount of people I talk to that haven't seen Sinners, the amount of people that didn't go see Weapons, haven't went to see I Swear. Like, there's so many movies out this year that are original stories, that are original IP, that nobody goes to see. However, people like stuff they know, and the whole thing with RDJ coming back as Doom, I still think they're going to, like, it's going to make sense, and I think it's going to be good for the plot, and it's going to be good for the story. But from the outside looking in, I'm sitting wearing one now, I am a superhero loser. I will, of course, be going to go and see this film. However, my dad, my uncle, my cousin that's not really into it, Robert Downey Jr. in an Avengers film, that's going to bring them to the cinema.
You know, fair, I can see your point. And I'm wondering if it's like, as opposed to the genre of film that's being made, I wonder if it's more of a case of you've got your cinema giants sitting up there on their mountains of cash that they can afford to make mediocre films, and they can afford to do these things. That is hurting cinema in the way it is, because people will if they can only go see one film a month, they'll see the big ones that they enjoy. And if you're going to let them down in a way, they kind of go, why am I going to try something else? If my burger and chips wasn't that good, I'm not going to try and branch out and have, like steak au poivre instead, that's kind of, yeah. There's a whole rant that our wonderful friend Greg could make about Disney and media conglomerates that I will not go into right now, because I don't have the eloquent language for it. That's where I think. I wonder if it's going to be a case of,
I think I hate it. I hate it coming across, actually, that I don't enjoy superheroes, because I do.
Don't talk.
I love,
mate. You literally went into fucking Superman and Thunderbolts going, I hope these are terrible. You said that.
I crossed my arms. I crossed my arms and I did the Homelander face, and that was how I felt on the inside too.
No, you literally said on these podcasts, I hope they're terrible.
There is no proof of that, but I don't wish, superhero films to do bad. It's just I know what's coming, and I'm kind of done with the whole shit.
Are you a prophet for the apocalypse here?
Paul, you don't know what's coming because we have literal proof. No, we have literal proof that you don't know, because you counterpicked Thunderbolts because you said everyone is going to dislike this movie, and you lost points on it. We have numbers to show that you don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, and I was still ahead of Joseph and Craig Andrew Money with that. So,
no, you're not. You're bottom of the fucking group.
I have 4 movies left to come. Just you wait and see. Wait and see.
Right, but again, I picked it, and I'm going to finish above you because I knew that people would enjoy that film.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe, Andrew, maybe because I've been out of the trenches of the Withmates for a wee while after being so busy. Coming back in, I remember this rhetoric from Paul, and it's now I'm starting to wonder, is Paul, we know he does get paid to act, but is he in this moment a paid actor? Has he been hired by someone to specifically don this persona against you?
I don't think he's an actor. I think he's politician in his way out of this. He's like, I didn't say that. We've got video evidence. I didn't say that. We've got not me. If you catch my drift, we're not political.
Wasn't me. Did say that.
Ew.
I did not say that.
I always loved them. They're the greatest movies of all time. The greatest movies.
I've always loved superheroes.
I love those movies. I've always loved those movies.
I love the Spider-Man. Spider-Man's my favorite. The way he shoots the web. Oh God! When he shoots the web and sticks to the wall. Oh, my heart.
So, pivoting back to Superman, Paul, why is it that you think that Silver Banshee should be the villain of the next film instead of Brainiac?
I don't even know who that is.
Paul, you should know who Silver Banshee is.
What does a Silver Banshee do?
Well, Silver Banshee, the well-known superhero villain, Superman villain even, the Gallic woman, trapped in a version of Limbo for decades, after she was double-crossed by her clan chief, emerged with magic powers and vowed to track down his descendants for revenge.
I don't know that one. I actually do know the Irish Banshee from X-Men, though. Like, I know that one, but I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know Silver Banshee, I'm afraid.
Well, get schooled.
Basically, I feel like Gunn, like the state of superhero movies, Gunn has to always deliver a hit at the moment because of the state of the DCU. I would say Superman is mixed. I would say Peacemaker could have been better. And
the one thing as well, though, that's kind of similar to what Paul's saying as well, is in terms of it's still fairly new and it's still like kind of Superman was liked across the board. I think
it was mixed.
I think I wouldn't say mixed.
It was a mixed bag of emotions.
Pretty certain it wasn't.
I was in that cinema.
I mean, 83% and 90% is not mixed. That's overall very positive.
I have seen you poo-poo an 83 before, so
give me your facts. Give me your receipts, and I'll hold my hands up.
Oh, now you want the facts, Joe? Well, I'll trawl through every one of these podcasts and I'll find it.
I hope you do.
He won't do that.
He won't do that. I know he won't. He won't. Because he'll find the facts that he was saying.
If you know the point Paul Sturrett is talking about, can you timestamp it below and what episode it was? Please
the
let
other
us
thing
know.
that goes against the DCU just now as well is that there's rumours about WB getting bought up by another company. So then at that point, the owners could turn around and go, "Yeah, we don't like this." So no.
That's true.
So,
and I mean, what's Clayface gonna do? Is Clayface gonna? That I could see that potentially.
Well, he usually makes himself look like someone else.
I know what Clayface does, Joseph. Goodness me.
I'm actually kind of excited for the stuff that DCU's got coming out because there's the HBO series for Lanterns is coming out next year as well. Aaron Pierre and I can't remember the other guy's name, but he's a very, very good actor. That series is getting.
Can I share with you a secret?
Go on.
I have never enjoyed anything about any of the Lantern characters. No? I think it's a stupid power.
Fair.
Not even Ryan Reynolds.
Did you not enjoy what's his name? Guy Gardner.
He was fine, but
I thought Guy Gardner was so funny in that Superman movie.
Did you think he was fine or did you not enjoy him, Paul?
He was fine.
But no, answer the question. So he was fine, so that means you didn't not enjoy him.
You're even mixing me up, yeah.
He made me laugh a little.
So that means you enjoyed him.
He brought you joy.
In a film where I was mostly not enjoying myself, yes.
Don't get the stance of someone who enjoys being fucking miserable. I want the movies to be bad. He goes, he smiles, he laughs, he has a good time, and he still comes out saying it was a mixed review.
It was a mixed
I never enjoyed
bag.
A Lantern. I enjoyed Guy Gardner.
I did not.
You literally just said
he was fine. Is what I said. He was fine.
You enjoyed Guy Gardner. You enjoyed at least one Lantern, Paul.
I would say I do not particularly enjoy green or whatever colour they are lanterns.
But you enjoyed Guy Gardner.
No.
Yeah, you did. You Paul. Right, Paul. Come closer, Paul. You're allowed to enjoy things.
No,
I encourage you to enjoy things.
Yeah. Like maybe we need to have just a whole episode of dedicated to just Paul enjoying things. Like I don't know, films or characters.
The
or
dedication,
maybe saying something positive.
that we're going to have, because again, that's kind of what we've got for the catch up. Again, let us know your thoughts on Superman. Let us know your thoughts on the comic book versus gaming debate. what I'm going to do for the ending of this episode, we're going to play a game, but I'm also going to kind of give you guys an update. We've got so many ideas for what to do for the podcast next year. We're trying to make it as big as we possibly can. We've got a really interesting and really exciting meeting with somebody, hopefully in the new year. We've got some wonderful ideas. We're going to try and start a Patreon, so it just means we can get more content out there. We've got loads of ideas for that. The biggest idea that I've got, and I'm trying to figure out the best format to do this, so I'm going to ask you, lovely lot, what you would prefer. The MCU is obviously a very hot topic in what we do because of me and because of like it's in the social fucking eye mostly, right? So the concept of what we've been doing with ranked is we've ranked all these movies, we've ranked franchises, we've ranked whatever. So we want to do, or I want to do, the MCU ranked. I want to re-rank all the MCU movies. And my idea was to make this a Patreon thing that would eventually come to the normal YouTube channel. Would it be preferential to try and do watch-alongs where we watch the movie with you, lovely people, and you can watch us watch the movie at the same time? Or would you prefer it just to be a review thing where we go off and watch it and we come back and we talk about it? Let us know in the comment section what you would rather. We're going to try and figure out a way to get Vash involved in that. We keep organising for Vash to do something on the channel, and stuff comes up and he can't do it. But we're going to get him involved much more next year. Obviously, we've got lots of reviews coming out. We've got loads of movies. We've got the movie draft coming out next year. Lots of series. We've also got some fun stuff that we're going to try and launch on the channel and stuff like that. But the big thing for us that we need you lot to do is hit the subscribe button. The more you guys get involved, the easier it makes it for us to be able to put out and produce this content. And we do have some really exciting stuff coming next year that we can't share just yet, but we will in very good time. But I'm now going to steal a wee game that we can cut out of this and we can put it on social media as well, but it's going to end the podcast and then we'll hang it. So we're going to play tennis, lads. We're going to play tennis. It's going to be Josef
I'll get my racket
versus Paul.
Okay.
And I will give you 3 subject matters.
Oh boy.
That you can choose from.
You've put me up against Mr. Encyclopedia.
Mr. I've only seen 12 IMDb top 100 movies, right?
Oh,
it was 29 or something like that.
So your categories can be
okay,
DC characters.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Leonardo DiCaprio movies.
Okay.
Or no, do you know what? That's it. That's your choices.
Oh bugger.
Unless you've got an idea for one that you would like to volunteer.
I mean, I've got one.
Go on.
That I button a button. It would be specifically levels in Sonic, but like that would be fun.
No,
for
nobody
but
knows
me
that
and
shit.
Paul.
We can't do that.
I will take you on in the Sonic levels one another time, Joseph.
Another time, just me and you and our
Just being
special
fair.
hangout.
Right, you know what? I'm gonna call it. We're gonna do
call it.
DiCaprio movies, right? So we're gonna
Okay.
go back and forward. DiCaprio movies
Okay.
and tennis. Who would like to serve?
Paul, you serve.
Titanic.
Romeo and Juliet.
One battle after another.
Great Gatsby.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Don't Look Up.
Catch Me While You Can.
I'll give you it. It's Catch Me If You Can, but I'll give you
Yeah,
it.
if you can, yeah.
While you can.
Really?
No,
You're giving him that
I
one?
know the movie he's talking about.
The name has escaped me. It's the one where he kills a bear. I've forgotten.
I know it. I know it.
Yeah. I've lost.
Right,
I've lost
that's
it.
15
The
love.
Revenant.
Yeah.
15 love.
The Revenant, that's what it is.
We're not done. That's 15 love. 1-0 Paul. We're playing to 4.
Okay.
Or we'll play it 5. I'm going to stick with Leonardo DiCaprio movies because there's more.
Oh shit. Okay.
I know there's more. Bollocks. I genuinely, I'm blanking on all Leonardo
Right,
DiCaprio
we'll
films.
change it up now. So now this one, so we'll say 1-0 Paul. If Paul wins this next one, he wins 2-0. If Joseph Hingleys will come up with a third one, right? So this one we will now do DC characters.
Okay.
Joseph to serve.
Superman.
Batman.
Wonder Woman.
Green Lantern.
Cyborg.
Martian Manhunter.
Starfire.
Robin.
Nightwing.
Raven.
Oracle.
Beast Boy.
Batgirl.
Deathstroke.
Alfred.
Brainiac.
Thomas Wayne.
Joker.
Martha Wayne.
Two-Face.
Ra's al Ghul.
Clayface.
Silver Banshee.
Killer Croc.
Lex Luthor.
Mad Hatter.
Martha Kent.
That's great.
Why'd you say that name?
Tim Drake.
Clark Kent. Two separate characters, technically.
Damian Wayne.
Lois Lane.
I'm very impressed here, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Cinderblock.
Ooh, Man-Bat.
Penguin.
The Riddler.
Five.
Carmine Falcone.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Catwoman.
Commissioner Gordon.
Aquaman.
Trigon.
Trigon? Oh. I'll take your word for it as Andrew looks it up. I'm going to say Darkseid.
Raven's dad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Steppenwolf.
Doomsday.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. I need an answer.
Okay, then I'm gonna say Commissioner Loeb.
I mean, you counted down. I think he should have been timed out there when you
Yeah, I
counted
think
down.
he's out.
What?
Yeah.
What? I came up with an
Yeah.
answer.
Nobody said freeze or poison ivy.
Oh, damn
Well,
it.
I'll say freeze.
Right. I'm going to do a harder one because that went on for
Okay.
ages. I was so impressed with you guys. That was fucking awesome. Right.
I was scraping the bottom of the fucking barrel there.
Let's go. Quentin Tarantino movies. You should be able to do this.
Okay.
Okay.
This is match point, right? Is it best of three? We're doing?
This is it.
Okay.
Whoever wins.
Okay.
So this now, what I will say for this round because it's the final, no hesitation.
No
Has
Is
to
it no
be-
hesitation, deviation, or repetition?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Okay. Oh boy.
Okay. Who is going to start?
I'm gonna.
Is it gonna
Right.
be-
So that side is Joseph. The blank side is Paul. Whatever it lands at serves.
Okay.
Of course, it lands in the middle. That's fucking unbelievable. Joseph to serve.
Okay. We're going to go with Django Unchained.
Kill Bill.
Inglorious Bastards.
Kill Bill 2.
Is there Kill Bill 3?
2.
You're right. No,
That's that one.
is it
Is that
not
one? Is there not a third one happening? Oh no, there's one going to happen, isn't there?
You're right. Paulie Smack with the win.
Yeah. Paul Smack takes it.
Fantastic. I'm going to do this every fucking episode because that was
That's
so much
good.
fun.
That was good fun.
Yeah, we're going to do that for everybody.
So
That is
genuinely,
all.
I don't know a lot of Tarantino films.
Could you give me another one?
Bad with
If you,
them.
what would you have went with?
Oh, Joseph.
Hateful Eight, Pulp Fiction,
Oh,
Reservoir Dogs.
yeah.
No.
I really
Dust
struggle
Till
with
Dawn.
Tarantino films.
Was Reservoir Dogs? Is that?
Reservoir
Wait,
Dogs
is
is
Reservoir-
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the? Pulp Fiction. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. There's like
Yeah.
10. I think there's 10 or 9. But that's all for this week's catch up. Let us know in the comment section how many DC characters could you answer, because that was fucking impressive, lads. I can't lie. Get involved in the conversation with all the stories. What movies are you looking forward to for the rest of the year? What do you want to see us talking about next year? Are you interested in the Superman movie? What did you think of all the trailers that have been dropping? Let us know in the comment section. Make sure you hit subscribe. If you want to follow Joseph Boone, he is at Joseph Boone with an F. If you want to follow Paul Stirrett, he is at Stirrett Story. If you want to follow me, I'm at and
with an
on all
S.
social media platforms. But as we say all the time, don't follow us, follow the podcast at WithMatesPod on all social media platforms. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Latest on the main G.
Smacking Wolf! Oh!
Did you say Smacking Wolf?
Smacking Wolf. As opposed to Steppenwolf.